It's not a love story. It's not a coming of age. It's not the kind of thing you put into a play. It's just a small story. It's just two friends all grown up. It happens, it happens, it happens one day. Why today? We saw our breath, though it was hardly winter. A passerby would say they'd seen it all before. The folded arms, the wounded eyes, the signs that we both ignored. The old cathedral looming in the shadows, the only thing we saw amid the threat of tears. We didn't speak, our lips were numb, the world didn't crumble. You say goodbye, but do you really know it's over? You say goodbye, but do you comprehend it? You go along thinking that things like this never change. And then they go and change. It's not a love story. It's not a coming of age. It's not the kind of thing you put into a play. It's just a small story. Just two friends all grown up. It happens, it happens, it happens one day. Why does it keep coming back to one dark second? We're skipping physics just to hold each other's hand. Our stomachs quake, our first mistake. We go on demanding more. Until we're sleeping in a squalid dorm room. The lower bunk, we hold each other so tight, but there's no room here at all. We have to spoon or we'll fall. But we refuse, we will not say the bed is too small for us. We only wanted more, unending more. A horizon stretching out as far as we can see. I'd have you, you'd have me. As sure as time would pass as permanent as stone cathedrals. Maybe if we hadn't skipped physics, we'd know everything has a decay. We hadn't learned yet. Every romance has its last day. Cathedral bells rang out to mark the hour, reminding us that this was just another night. The morning breaks, our first mistake, and somehow there's still some light. You say goodbye, but do you really know it's over? You say goodbye, but do you comprehend it? For there was a time when they were sure some things never change. But that can also change. It's not a love story. It's just a small story, and it happens. It happens one day. Why today?
Wow, amazing. Woo!
I messed up some of the end, but I feel
Yeah, that
better.
one little note at the end, but I don't give a crap about it at the moment. It was so wonderful. Um, you listened to everything everyone talked about, and it was just so believable. And oh, I just and your voice, ay, manahuma. Oh, wow, wow. Comments.
I loved that you could act because you weren't so focused and worried about it, but it wasn't overacting. But like the end, I mean, it was all good, but the end really
Oh,
was beautiful. And Claudia and I, there's more where Claudia and I were like, "Yup," where you did the say goodbye, and we were both like,
Cry.
"Yep, that's it, that's it."
that's it.
So good.
Oh man,
Yeah, I think not having to, because you put in the work, you can now do the acting, which is so fun to see and so nice.
delicious.
Makes a totally different song.
Mm, mm, mm.
Beautiful.
Incredible.
Stop me if my sound's too high or low. Where am I? Where am to?
No, no, you haven't pushed your button yet.
Oh, oh, my musicians. Now, idiot.
That's okay.
Okay, here we go. Let's try this
I have to
again.
look down because I was. Mhm.
Where am I? Where am I going? Is it somewhere that I want to go? And when I get there, is that where happy is? Or is it somewhere I already know? Sometimes I feel like I cry without a noise. Sometimes I feel like somebody chose my choice. I have to run away. I have to sit and stay. I want to live a life where I am allowed to say that I'm proud of the way that I spent my days. I can feel something growing. It is small, but it's shifting the ground. When I was younger, I could hear it, but it's back. It's my sound. Sometimes I feel like I lost my only voice, but then I realized only I can choose that choice. I have to run away. I have to sit and stay. I want to live a life where I'm allowed to say that I'm proud of the way that I spent my days these days. All we ever really get are days to dream and days to lose. I just need to choose my time. I have to run away. I have to stay. I'm gonna live a life where I'm proud to say that I followed my joy. I followed my heart. I lived this one wild life. I ripped it apart. I pushed through the corners with no apologies. And finally I can say I know the way. I know that I love the way that I spent
time for thinking. Swore I wasn't ready to die. Turns out I was wrong. It might sound crazy. Hear me out. You may take me to the grave, but I know what your poem's about. I have seen a pool of blood run crimson red, and I've seen the sunrise coming overhead. Finding beauty in the fold is the only thing that keeps from growing old. My friend, stay gold. When you're young and the world is new, it's easy to forget when you're trying just to make it through. Like the morning light, the dawn it breaks, you see the world finding beauty in the simple things. I have looked into a thankful father's eyes, saying that I saved his daughter's life. And I do it all again, 'cause I have found the beauty in the fold. My friend, stay gold. Looking back at the life I've had, I hold on to the good, 'cause I've made my peace with all the bad. 16 years, look at all we've done. Wouldn't trade it for the world, don't you see that we're the lucky ones? I've had more to love than many have never known. And that love lives on, no matter where I go. We all will meet our end, no matter if we meet it young or old. My friend, stay gold. There's still a lot of time to make yourself the way you want, pony boy. There's an awful lot of good out there. Tell Dally, I don't think he knows. Finding beauty in the fold, it's the only way to keep from growing old. My friend, stay gold. My friend, stay gold.
I've had much good luck as a performer. I've been cast in almost every show. From Carousel to Hair on Broadway, I was there, but you'd never ever know. Perhaps you picked me out last year in Phantom, or underneath my dirt in Miserable. But if you tried to pick me out from all the voices in the crowd, I'm certain that you must have had a problem. My plight is quite familiar to those who tread the boards at the Niederlander, Schubert, or Rialto. And though I've got a great high C, the reaction seems to be, that's great, dear. But we need you singing alto. Please give me a chance to sing melody. Give me a crack at the tune. I'm filled with chagrin every time I begin by the light of the silvery moon. Just one little shot at the melody. Give me my moment to shine. I'm sick of can't help loving that man of mine. Consider Oklahoma, for example, the rousing title number of the show. While everyone is singing Oklahoma, I get sky, yo ho, for medley of some of my finer roles. The hills are alive with the sound of music. 3 little maids from school are we, filled to the brim with girlish glee, pert as a schoolgirl well can be. 3 little maids from school. Touch me, it's so easy to leave me. What, mirror, where? Which, what, where, who? Such a pretty me. Such a pretty me. Please pull a few strings for the melody. Don't care if the solo is teeny. It would be nirvana from having such manna to sing something other than Sweeney. I'm down on my knees for a melody. I'm begging with all of my might. Just half a bar. And let this chorus girl be a star. Tonight.
Woohoo!
I've waited every day to feel the way I feel. Knots in my stomach, the kind that never heal. Butterflies that fly at me and never seem to go away. Sick to my stomach when I think about his face, but in a good way, in a way I can't replace. Nothing can stop this, it's almost like a hurricane. If this is love, I'm not ready. If this is love, why am I so unsteady? If this is love, why did no one tell me the pain that I would feel? If this is love, maybe I'm ready. How do I know? I'm in my head again. If this is love, I think I'm in it. If this is love. The world around me says no, but I say yes. I want to scream it out. Instead, it's stuck inside my chest. It's like a bird in a rage in a cage, and nobody wants to free me. If this is love, I'm not ready. If this is love, why am I so unsteady? If this is love, why did no one tell me the the pain that I would feel. If this is love, maybe I'm ready. How do I know? I'm in my head again. If this is love, I think I'm in it. If this is love, I think I'm in it. And in between it and upside down. If this is love, if this is love, this is what all those songs are about. This is why I have to break out. This is what I can't live without. I am ready now. I am ready for love. Okay. Welcome to our house on Maple Avenue. See how we polish and we shine. We rearrange and realign. Everything is balanced and days and days and days. That's how it happens. Days and days and days. Made of lunches and car rides and shirts and socks and grades and piano, and no one clocks the day you disappear. Days and days and days, that's how it happens. Days and days and days, made of posing and bragging and fits of rage and boys. My God, some of them underage, and oh, how did it all happen here? There was a time your father swept me off my feet with words. We read books, strolled through Munich at night, drank beer with friends, discussed the places we would go. And he said I understood how the world made him ache. But no. That's how it happens. Days made of bargains I made because I thought as a wife I was meant to. Now my life is shattered and laid bare. Days and days and days and days and days and days and days. Welcome to our house on Maple Avenue. See how we polish and we shine. We rearrange and realign. Everything is balanced and serene. Like chaos never happens. It's never seen. Don't you come back here. I didn't raise you to give away your days like me.
Smile, Maria.
Okay. If you insist.
I got chills on like me. Yeah. Whoa.
And the breath at the end, going through till the very end. Good on.
Try to remember the kind of September when life was slow and oh so mellow. Try to remember the kind of September when grass was green and grain was yellow. Try to remember the kind of September when you were a tender and callow fellow. Try to remember, and if you remember, and follow. Try to remember when life was so tender that no one wept except the willow. Try to remember when life was so tender that dreams were kept beside your pillow. Try to remember when life was so tender that love was an ember about to billow. Try to remember, and if you remember, then follow. Deep in December, it's nice to remember, although you know the snow will follow. Deep in December, it's nice to remember, without a hurt, the heart is hollow. Deep in December, it's nice to remember the fire of September that made us mellow. Deep in December, our hearts should remember and follow.
Maybe love is something new. It just shows up
We want you to turn it
out
down.
of the blue. Down?
We've decided we want you to turn it down a little bit. Sorry.
Okay.
My bad.
Is this better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't you think? Is that better,
Aesthetic-y.
people? Okay, I think so.
Okay.
I look at Maria and she said yes.
Maybe love is something new. It just shows up out of the blue. Doesn't need all that much time, as long as you can make it rhyme. Maybe he is meant to last. Maybe Bo is just my past, and the reason I came home was more than just to fix the corn. Maybe love is like a seed. A little sun is all it needs. A little rain, and so it goes. It grows and grows and grows and rose from dust. Maybe love just needs a little love. Maybe love ain't how it looks, how it reads in all those books. I was just a little girl till I saw a bigger world. Maybe love ain't what I thought, but maybe love is what I got. Had to leave to bring it here. Once was cloudy, it's so clear all at once. Maybe love just needs a little love. Yeah, maybe love just needs a little love.
Want to get the words. There's a boy who works at Starbucks who is very inspirational. He is very inspirational because of many things. I come in at 8:11 and he smiles and says, "How are you?" When he smiles and says, "How are you?" I can swear my heart grows wings. So today at 8:11, I decided I should meet him. I decided I should meet him in a proper, formal way. So today at 8:11, when he smiled and said, "How are you?" I said, "Fine, and my name's Daisy." And he softly answered, "Hey." And I said, "My name is Daisy, and thank you for the extra phone." He said his name was Taylor, which provides the inspiration for this poem. Taylor, the latte boy, bring me Java, bring me joy. Oh, Taylor, the latte boy, I love him, I love him, I love him. So I'd like to get my nerve up to recite my poem musical. He would like the fact it's musical because he plays guitar. Today at 8:11, Taylor told me he was playing with some band down in the village in the basement of a bar. And he smoothly flipped the lever to prepare my double latte. But for me, he made it triple, and he didn't think I knew. But I saw him flip the lever, and for me he made it triple. And I knew that triple latte meant that Taylor loved me too. I said, "What time are you playing? Thank you for the extra skin." He said, "Keep the 3:55 because this triple latte was on him." Bring me Java, bring me joy. Oh, Taylor, the latte boy. I love him, I love him, I love him. I used to be the kind of girl who'd run when love rushed towards her. If you step up to the counter and order Taylor, the latte boy, bring me Java, bring me joy. Oh, Taylor, the latte boy, I love him, I love him, I love him. So many years my heart has waited. Who'd have thought that love could be so caffeinated? Taylor, the latte boy, I love him, I love him, I love him. I love him, I love him, I
Only dreams of you that won't come true. What'll I do? Gone is the romance that was so divine. 'Tis broken and cannot be mended. You must go your way, and I must go mine. But now that our love dreams have ended, what'll I do when you are far away and I am blue? What'll I do? What'll I do when I am wondering who is kissing you? What'll I do? What'll I do with just a photograph to tell my troubles to? When I'm alone with only dreams of you that won't come true, what'll I do? Gone is the romance that was so divine. 'Tis broken and cannot be mended. You must go your way, and I must go mine. But now that our love dreams have ended, what'll I do when you are far away and I am blue? What'll I do? What'll I do when I am wondering who is kissing you? What'll I do? What'll I do with just a photograph to tell my troubles to? When I'm alone with only dreams of you that won't come true, what'll I do? cannot be mended. You must go your way, and I must go mine. But now that our love dreams have ended, what'll I do when you are far away and I am blue? What'll I do? What'll I do when I am wondering who is kissing you? What'll I do? What'll I do with just a photograph to tell my troubles to? When I'm alone with only dreams of you that won't come true, what'll I do? Gone is the romance that was so divine. 'Tis broken and cannot be mended. You must go your way, and I must go mine. But now that our love dreams have ended, what'll I do when you are far away and I am blue? What'll I do? What'll I do when I am wondering who is kissing you? What'll I do? What'll I do with just a photograph to tell my troubles